I had been driving for almost 6 hours when the request came through. I was picking someone up from St. Matthew's Hospital. The old hospital on the east side had been closed for nearly 15 years after a fire killed 7 patients on the 3rd floor. Most people in Detroit knew the story, but nobody went near that place after dark. It was 2:13 in the morning, and I was one ride away from calling it a night. The app showed a 5-star passenger with no profile picture, no name, just a single letter. M. I almost canceled, but the fare was $42 for a 15-minute trip, and I figured someone was messing around. When I pulled into the cracked parking lot, the headlights swept across boarded windows and weeds growing through the pavement. At first, I didn't see anyone. Then my back door opened. I never saw the passenger approach. He was suddenly there, tall and thin, wearing a dark suit that looked decades out of date. He smelled like smoke and something damp, like a basement after rain. 1428 Willow Street, he said. His voice was calm and low. I glanced at the rearview mirror. His face was pale, but the strangest part was his eyes. They looked cloudy, like he was staring through me instead of at me. I started driving. The entire trip, he said nothing. No phone, no movement, just sitting perfectly still. After a few minutes, I realized the app had frozen. No route, no timer, no fare estimate, just a blank screen. My GPS started cutting in and out. The roads looked unfamiliar, even though I had lived in the city my whole life. Finally, we reached Willow Street, but there was no house. The address led to an empty lot surrounded by dead grass and a rusted chain-link fence. "We're here," I said. No response. I turned around. The back seat was empty. The door had never opened. The seat was dry, but the smell of smoke was stronger than ever. My phone buzzed. Ride complete. Payment received, $42. I sat there for a moment, trying to make sense of what had happened. Then I noticed something on the seat, a folded newspaper clipping. The date was October 17th, 1986. The headline read, "Local man dies in St. Matthew's Hospital fire." There was a black and white photo under the article. It was him. The same pale face, the same cloudy eyes. My hands were shaking so badly I nearly dropped the clipping. I drove home and told myself I was overtired, that someone had planted the article as a prank, that there had to be a logical explanation. At 3:04 a.m. my phone buzzed again. A new ride request. Pickup location, my home address. Passenger, M. I locked my doors and turned off the phone. The request disappeared. Then my back door unlocked. I heard the seatbelt click into place behind me. A familiar voice whispered from the darkness.
1428 Willow Street.